not a 5-year-old kid. It just pisses me off so much when I hear like parents trying to blame someone else but themselves. How did they get the game? You go, oh, how did a 5-year-old kid get the game? Like, how did a 5-year-old kid get his gun? You have to look at the parents. The parents have to buy the game for them, for a 5-year-old kid, even though they have bought the gun, because there's no way a 5-year-old kid can walk into a shop and buy a game. Same for a gun. So it must be the parents buying the game or buying the gun, and they're stupid enough not leaving the gun in a safe place or checking what the game's about, and they find out later their kids go kill someone, or they find the game is too over aggressive. And I'm going, you can't blame anyone else but yourself. It's just annoys me so much. Got that out of the way. Like I said, I'm not going to go to... I think I have enough to talk about today. Next up. Basically, the latest WWE event, TLC, what was known as Armageddon, before it got changed to Tables Over Chairs event. The three things I'm going to bring up about this is the PG rating, what's been going around for a couple of months, quite a long time at the moment. The ending of, the shocking ending of Shameles versus John Cena in the table match. The ending, the weird ending, and the whole match anyway, between Batista and Undertaker for the world title in a chair match. I never understand that match. I'll explain more. And of course, that DX, Shawn Michaels and Triple H finally win the tag team titles, the unified tag team titles. Well, first thing I'll bring up basically will be the ladder match. What brings in the PG thing we're talking about. Also, I'm going to bring another before I talk more about the ladder match. What brings the PG thing in the point. What I agree about that WWE's being ruined by it is that, if you remember at bragging rights, WWE fans, that between Orton and Cena in the Iron Man match, I'm pretty sure it was that match, that Cena gets busted open around, I can't remember what time it was, and then it was an interval, they stopped the match because they wanted to patch up Cena, and they're like going, why? I think, why would you patch him up? It's like, I'm fucking mad. Idea of Iron Man is the tough how his joints they are. I think in the old days of Iron Man, they've torn one leg off or fucking had a huge serration on that, and they still will be fighting. I'm not going, why? Because it's showing a bit of blood. Oh my god, blood! Oh no! They can't show this in front of kids. Why are the kids watching in the first place? It's most of the kids who watch it are parents who basically grew up watching WWE or WWF. So they're not going to let their kids see too aggressive because they watch it as a kid. So they probably think it's okay for their kids to watch it. And it's not the parents are blaming it. It's just basically, it's just stupid teachers or presidents or whatever you call them who just run schools saying WWE should not broadcast all this kind of stuff in what was known as a amateur because it's basically unsuitable for kids. And I'll give the responsibility to the booking parents. Don't tell us it's aimed at everyone. So we want to see it because we're protecting kids and watching it. It's not like they're having sex. They're not saying, ugh, it just annoys me so much. And then it annoys me that they finally gave in and basically pleasing the own teachers or whatever you want to call the president or the government, and basically stop showing blood or stop showing over stuff. What made the WWF as it was, and now it's slowly going downhill. And I'm sad to make it hurt. TNA might take over, and I would hate to see it because I think TNA is the boring WCW thing. What I fucking hate. It's a rubbish show, but the way WWE is going, I'm not really sure how long it's going to last with this PG thing. I really don't know. I just hope they just sort it out and go back to that attitude. I really hope so. Or get rid of, or put some blood into it. Make it more. Yeah, put more what it was made, what they got made on. Don't crumble to bone government pressure, Vince. Please don't. like I was bringing out in talking about Orton cinema, like in the ladder match between Christian and Shelton Benjamin. Basically what happened is Shelton Benjamin tripped. Not Shelton Benjamin. Christian got tripped over by Shelton Benjamin and basically fell. I think it fell on the ladder and it smacked him, busting open. And it's basically bleeding that once again the EAT tried to patch him out, and you got all the fans shouting, Texas fans shouting, "We want blood, we want blood, we want blood." It just points to the fans what the fans want. Maybe that would be the final source of WWE. They just get rid of PG because what they heard from the fans saying, "We did not want to see. Stop patching up the rest of us. Let them fight." Is it the proper? Stick to what you've always been good at. In the nature, let there be blood. I remember when Triple H and Ric Flair were fighting that steel cage at Taboo Tuesday when Ric Flair's face was caked in blood. Then you got the same match with Shawn Michaels and Triple H, match between them when they were bone cake macking each other with steel chairs and had blood running down their face. That made it entertainment. And it's not because we're wanting like vampires, it's just entertaining. It makes it more realistic. It might be real blood, it might be fake blood, it still makes it more realistic. Wasn't it? Are they going to keep the PG round? They're going to ban First Blood matches are going to be banned, or Barry Line matches are going to be banned, or Inferno matches are going to be banned, or TLC matches are going to be banned because it's too aggressive. It just pisses me off. Right, basically, actually, it was still a good match even with that restoration basing. You'll know. I'm not going to say who won because you already know. I wasn't going to say who won the match. I was just saying my point off the event. Things that pissed me off. Also, what happened? The chair match. The things I had problems with the chair match was did anyone actually make sense to what the rules? I never understood it. Beginning when I first heard it to watching it to its ending, I still never understand about it at all. I know usually I have an idea of the matches, like when you hear cane matches or figure submission matches or table matches or TLC, you understand the idea, or ladder matches, but like it's like for some reason if you hit basically what happened, Batista low blowed Batista Undertaker and then hit him with a steel chair and pinned him for the 3. But then Theodore Moore comes out saying that even though chairs are legal, low blows are not, and saw it as a real answer to the match. And then after that, Batista comes back, saw the screen, misses, Undertaker picks him up and tombstones and wins the win, retains the title. What annoys me is that it doesn't make sense. How can it basically you can beat your opponent to the death with the steel chair, but if you use any other weapon or you low blow them, use class as GQ, and it doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense. The next I will talk about what happened in the TLC match is the shocker, what everyone's like talking about, when Shameles defeated John Cena in the table match, winning the WWE title. Might always depend on the outcome of that match. When Shameles being the new WWE title, I don't think he deserves it. The main reason why I don't think he deserves it, because you got so many experienced wrestlers that never won the title, especially maybe because they won the first Irish Northern Ireland. I can't remember which Shameles is from, either Northern Ireland or Republic of Ireland. I'm not sure where he's from, but or the first the first British. What's that reason? How come they didn't put Finlay or Regal as the champions?